Investigators say a U.S. postal worker spun quite the yarn after a shooting inside his mail truck. But News 5 found out all is not as it seems.
We just had a carrier attacked and shot at.
Brand new at 6, the 911 calls from the moment a postal worker claimed he was attacked on the job in Canton. Today, deputies tell News 5 he made up the whole thing.
They say he was trying to cover up the fact that he fired his own gun inside his mail truck. News 5's Olivia Fecto found out why investigators say he told that tall tale.
The initial call came into sheriff's deputies as a postal worker who said he'd been attacked and that someone fired shots at his mail truck on this street in northwest Canton. But it didn't take investigators long to decide that wasn't what happened. The story Harry Lewis Royal Jr. told investigators was about an attack, and he relayed it to 911 just moments after he said it happened.
He's bigger than me, maybe 210, 220. He had a blue sweatshirt on with a hood. He had like one of those black masks that's like cloth. You can see out, but you can't see in, and he had dark blue jeans.
Royal describes the attack in detail.
I don't know if he was trying to rob me or kill me. He's hitting me, and he's dominating me, and next thing I know, I got my taser in my right-hand pocket, and I stuck him, and he went down. As soon as he went down, I jumped in my vehicle, bang, bang, and I'm gone.
But when investigators heard his story, they decided Royal had made a false report about what happened on Packard Avenue.
The letter carrier that was involved was pulling into a driveway to turn around, was attempting to retrieve something from a bin in his vehicle where this gun was stored, and accidentally discharged one round from the firearm.
That shot went through the truck's side window, shown here in photos taken by a News 5 viewer. And that's when investigators say Royal decided to shoot a second round through the windshield. A different story than what he told 911 and his boss at the post office.
Next thing I know, as I'm starting to take off, I hear two shots. One hits the window, whizzing right by my face, and as my vehicle's turning, the other hits my windshield. I'm gone. I'm flooring it, and I didn't look back.
Mail carriers in Canton were pulled off the streets yesterday in response to this incident. A few months ago, News 5 reported that postal workers in Canton were on alert after a strange man approached several carriers on their routes. According to Lieutenant Ryan Carver, Royal didn't give an explanation for why he was carrying a gun, but he did explain why he tried to cover it up.
He initially told us that he fabricated the story out of concerns of losing his job and knowing that he should not have been having the firearm in the vehicle.
A spokesperson for the United States Postal Inspection Service, the law enforcement arm of USPS, sent us this information, noting that weapons and explosives are banned on Postal Service property, including in carriers' work vehicles. He also said employees are told about the rule when they're hired and are frequently reminded of it. In addition to the charges filed by the Stark County Sheriff's Office, the United States Postal Inspection Service says it's going over all its options in deciding whether to file charges related to this incident. In Canton, Olivia Fecto, News 5.